There are properties on this list priced higher than the entire annual economic output, the GDP, of some small nations. Take Tuvalu, for instance, whose GDP is estimated at roughly $56 to $70 million, a figure smaller than even the least expensive residence on this list. According to some
The final purchase price is $150 million.
wealthy buyers prioritize speed and discretion, far above haggling over every dollar.
The entry level, $150 million. At the very summit of California's luxury market, sits a residence priced at $150 million. At that sum, one might acquire a small regional airline outright, or a controlling stake in one. Though acquiring an airline also involves debt, regulatory approval, and inherited liabilities. Residences at this tier are reported to include expansive underground or automated vehicle storage systems. A $150 million Los Angeles property, documented by CNBC, for example, spanned 42,000 square feet, with 28 bedrooms, 36 bathrooms, and a 24-car garage. Some estates at this level are marketed as featuring reinforced safe rooms, advertised as designed for ballistic and blast protection. Though, without engineering documentation or test results for a specific property, such claims are difficult to independently verify. Enjoyed the journey? Subscribe to the channel, because a world of untold stories and deep insights is waiting for you just ahead. The mid-range, $250 to $350 million. The fifth-generation stealth fighter, the F-35 Lightning II, carries a flyaway cost that ranges roughly between $80 and $110 million, depending on the variant, which means a $350 million estate could roughly equal the price of 3 F-35s, while a $250 million estate would be closer to 2. Residences at this level are said to feature advanced air filtration systems, in some cases comparable to technology used in hospitals or laboratories. It cannot be definitively claimed that owners distrust ordinary air, but the design does reflect a clear emphasis on indoor air quality. Some estates are reported to include underground hydroponic or controlled environment gardens, which may supplement food supplies for a period of time. Though complete independence from the outside world isn't realistic, since seeds, fertilizer, fuel, maintenance, and water security still depend on external sources. The ultimate fortress, $500 million. Now for the most striking comparison, let's talk about a $500 million survival estate. According to Forbes' 2024 valuations, the Dallas Cowboys were worth approximately $10.1 billion. Which means this estate's price represents roughly 1/20th, that's 5%, of the Cowboys' full valuation. Nowhere near enough to purchase the entire franchise. Similarly, that same year placed the Chicago Bulls at roughly $5 billion, and the Boston Red Sox at roughly $4.5 billion, meaning this estate's price equals about 1/10 of those franchises' value. Still, the fact that a single private residence can even be measured against sports franchises of that magnitude speaks to the sheer scale of wealth at this level. What might be found here, according to reports? Number 1, biometric perimeter security. Estates at this level are reported to feature multiple controlled access points with biometric authentication, though the exact number and technology, retinal scan, iris scan, and others, vary by property and require verification. Number 2, integrated surveillance. Motion sensors and night vision cameras may be concealed within the landscaping, designed to detect movement across the grounds. Number 3, centralized security monitoring. Estates like this may include a centralized security monitoring room. Some properties are reported to employ professional security teams, sometimes including former military personnel, for round-the-clock monitoring. though this requires confirmation on a property-by-property basis. Such systems are designed to reduce risks ranging from intrusion to cyber attack, though no system can guarantee complete protection against every conceivable threat. The psychology: why less negotiation? One might ask, do the ultra-wealthy never haggle when buying homes at this price point? In reality, many wealthy buyers negotiate quite extensively in luxury real estate. But for certain buyers, particularly those prioritizing speed and privacy, some agents note that price discussions may be comparatively minimal. For some buyers, acquiring a property like this isn't simply about land or brick and mortar. It can be a decision closer to purchasing peace of mind. If a property appears to enhance a family's privacy and security, spending less time negotiating the price may seem entirely reasonable to them. Now here's my question for you. If you possessed wealth sufficient to acquire a controlling stake in a small airline, several F-35 fighter jets, or a modest share of $1 billion sports franchise, would you choose to live in a residence that reminds you every single moment of the need for security? Or would you rather live in a simple, humble home closer to the earth? Share your thoughts in the comments. And if this video gave you something new to think about, hit subscribe, because this conversation about luxury and security has only just begun. For some buyers, acquiring a property like this isn't simply about land or brick and mortar. It can be a decision closer to purchasing peace of mind.